Alright friends, we're in the one of the last videos of Put Your Learning to Practice, and we are in the chapter 10. We're wrapping it up, and as you remember in the last video, I promised that I would actually implement some of these features here. Now if you look at one of the managerial issues that we need to deal with, the top issue that we deal with is whenever you go to a new country, or whenever you try to plan a business in a new country, in a foreign country, what are the legal and ethical issues that should be of major concern to your electronic commerce enterprise? Supposing you have a very well developed, well established business in your own local community, and you decide to grow this business, and you decide to locate this business in a foreign land. One of the first things that you need to do is you need to find out the steps and procedures for opening or running a business in that country. What I have here is something like this. I live in the United Arab Emirates, and I googled this topic here, and I said that what is the procedure of doing business. Okay, the name of the site is doingbusiness.org. Okay, doingbusiness.org. Let me move this up. There you go. www.doingbusiness.org. And I typed that I need to do a business in United Arab Emirates and what are the procedures. So below is a detailed summary of the bureaucratic and legal hurdles faced by entrepreneurs wishing to incorporate and register a new firm in United Arab Emirates. It examines the procedures, time, and cost involved in launching a commercial or industrial firm with between 10 and 50 employees and startup capital of 10 times the economy's per capita gross income. Now, as you can imagine, it is not a very simple procedure. There's several steps that you need to follow, and beware of opening up businesses without license. So because you're actually looking at really hefty fees. Hefty penalties. Procedure: reserve a company name and apply for registration at the Department of Economic Development. Okay, and to register a company and submit a registration application, the entrepreneur must first obtain preliminary approvals from the licensing section of the Dubai Department of Economic Development on the business activities, trade name, and identity of partners. So for scrumptious indulgence, I would be submitting my name, any kind of partners associated, and describe the nature of my business, that this is like food business, and basically deals with cakes and baked items. Okay, notarize the company's memorandum of association at DED. The applicant notarizes the standard memorandum of association. Notarization takes no more than 1 day. A common practice is for entrepreneur's lawyer to obtain a preliminary approval from the notary beforehand, and the fee is AED 10,000. Okay. Then file company documents with the Department of Economic Development, obtain trade license. Now this is the main thing here, obtaining trade license. Okay. And register for membership at the Dubai Chamber of Commerce and Industry. So these are the steps and procedures. You need memorandum association copy, commercial registration copy, and all of those things. Okay, I'm not going to go into details, but I'm trying to tell you there are specific standards and procedures that you need to follow in order to apply for a trade license. And once you have a trade license, after that you can operate an electronic commerce business. So one of the biggest hurdles, one of the biggest challenges of a business, electronic commerce business, is obtaining the license. Apply for the establishment card at the Ministry of Labor. Register native workers with Ministry of Labor. Register native workers with General Authority for Pension and Social Security. That's for the local, I think that's for the local people here. So these are the policies and procedures. So if you go back here, these are the legal and ethical issues that would be of concern for my company. Now, ethical issues are not as simple as legal issues, okay? Ethics is something like this. Let's just take a look at this video.
Business ethics is the system of laws and guidelines by which business professionals and corporations operate in a fair, legal, and moral fashion. It's a broad topic covering everything from a corporation's responsibilities to the public.
Check this out: bribery, corporate governance, discrimination, corruption, unionization, insider trading, fiduciary responsibilities. Try to Google these terms. Okay, so I'm just trying to explain what business ethics looks like. So, what kind of challenges I may face when conducting a business.
Social responsibility to specific laws prohibiting illegal practices in the workplace. When ethical guidelines are followed, trust develops between workers and management, as well as between the public and the corporation. Thus, business ethics lead to a more productive workplace. Most corporations have a policy limiting the size of gifts given to customers to a small monetary amount. For example, you can give a customer a dozen golf balls, but not a new set of golf clubs. This is to prevent kickbacks or bribes. If the customer is going to do business with you, it's because your product or service is needed, not because you gave them incentives outside the core business of the company. The Foreign Corrupt Practices Act was created in 1977 in response to a rash of U.S. companies bribing foreign government officials to award contracts to their businesses. The Act forbids corporations and business executives from paying money or other valuables to foreign governments and officials in order to secure business.
So, as you can see, the standards and conditions, rules and regulations, they forbid corporations from doing a lot of unlawful or unethical activities, and many of the businesses around the world, they follow the universal law of business ethics. Business ethics is the study of proper business policies and practices regarding potentially controversial issues such as corporate governance, insider trading, bribery, discrimination, corporate social responsibility, and fiduciary responsibility. Law often guides business ethics, while other times business ethics provides a basic framework that businesses may choose to follow to gain public acceptance. Okay, business ethics ensure that a certain level of trust exists between consumers and various forms of market participants with businesses. For example, a portfolio manager must give the same consideration to the portfolios of family members and small individual investors. Such practices ensure that the public receives fair treatment. And there are many case studies conducted. Please check this out. It's this magazine, e-business magazine, is called Investopedia. Please take a look, and you will find a lot of things going on in the business ethics environment. Ethical investing, code of ethics, corporate accountability, corporate governance. Let's look at code of ethics. Okay, all right.
Expects its employees to follow. These codes are important to organizations because they lay out the accepted rules for behavior. A code of ethics provides the expected conduct that professionals are to follow in their day-to-day behavior. It guides employees on how to deal with problems or difficult challenges. Usually, it lists the organization's values, expectations, procedures, and standards that employees must meet. For example, a code of ethics might provide instructions on how employees should handle gifts they receive from vendors, or if and how they can provide gifts to potential clients. It could address workplace issues, such as bribery or bullying, or it could help handle potential legal issues. For example, if an accountant practices some unauthorized bookkeeping that requires outside intervention, breaking a company's code of ethics is usually grounds for termination. A code of ethics should come from top management and be impressed upon all employees or organizational members. An effective code of ethics can enhance a business's reputation.
Many such examples are available out there, and what they basically do is they try to provide you with the best possible scenarios, and then they try to provide you with solutions to those problems. So, Code of Ethics is a guide of principles designed to help professionals conduct business honestly and with integrity. A code of ethics document may outline the mission and values of the business or organization, how professionals are supposed to approach problems, the ethical principles based on organizations, core value and standards to which professionals is held. So, if you break down code of ethics, both businesses and trade organizations typically have some sort of code of ethics that its employees or members are supposed to follow. So, whenever you open up an organization, the first thing that you need to do is just make sure that you have certain code of ethics when you hire your employees, and they're supposed to be following those code of ethics. That's another ethical hurdle that I will face when I open up my own business. Okay, what are the critical ethical issues? We just saw some examples in the video. How can intellectual property rights be protected when it comes to digital content? You need to obtain copyright, protection from companies. And I showed you the example of UK-based company copyright.uk.org, and all you need to do is just provide them with a document that is your entire idea, and they're going to copyright your idea, which means if anybody ever tries to use your idea, these people will back you up with evidence in court. So, of course, with the fee, but the fee is not too much. I think it's about £50 or something, and it really helps me, seal my secret recipes or any other policies and procedures or anything that I want to add in my business. It helps me protect that. How can patent costs be monitored effectively? What is the ethical principle of protecting the privacy of customers? And how can a company create opportunities in the global trend towards green electronic commerce? Okay, before I end my before I end my course, I would like to revise a few points here. Remember, we were talking about the business plan, and I told you that in order to receive any kind of capital or any kind of government or private support, you will need to document your electronic commerce business plan. And I'm just going to go through it quickly. And this is a document that describes how a firm will make a profit selling its product or services. It is a selling document that should convey the excitement and promise to potential investors. And you have a lot of reasons to write an electronic commerce business plan. And you need to start by asking the right questions. And if you look at typical business plan, it's about 10 pages. It has extended executive summary, appropriate for a startup, seeking seed capital to gauge investor interest, well-known founders. All of these come together to create a successful business plan. So, in our example, for scrumptious indulgence, I would need to define my suppliers and my consumers. And a full business plan is about 10 to 40 pages long. And this is what it should contain: cover page, table of contents, executive summary, company, market opportunity, product or service, and sales and promotion, financials, and appendix. Company's name, address, main contact, confidentiality statement, and it should give the reader a clear understanding of what you are up to in the executive summary. Miniature version of a complete plan. Keep it short and attempt a draft before you write the rest of the plan. It will expose weaknesses. Mission and strategy. Past, present, and future, people and management. Okay. You need to talk about all of these in your business plan: skills, abilities, motivations, and commitment. And then in the market, in the market section, you need to define who are the buyers, give us examples, quantify the benefits of providing a business to these buyers, other measures, convenience, growing or shrinking market, objective analysis of competition, pricing strategy, and its rationale. All of these have to be included in your business plan. There are plenty of templates available. So just try to use one and try to integrate a template into your business plan and try to fill up using information in this video. Key product or service features and a cost versus benefits justification, delivery issues, and after sale issues. So you need to talk about that, what kind of delivery and after sale issues you have, what kind of hurdles, what kind of barriers you may experience in the in conducting your business processes. Choice of sales channels analyzed based on cost, relationship with channel partners, and competitive pressure, motivating the salespeople, product, service, promotion. Financials, you need to write income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement. Also include a sales forecast explaining how the sales numbers are obtained. Alright students, with this I am ending my video. If you have any questions or if you would like me to go through your business plan, please feel free to email me with the header of this course as e-commerce, Edupedia e-commerce course, and please send me an email at zubia@qualityforlife.ae and just shoot away your question, or if you want you can attach the business plan Word document and I will be very happy to provide you with feedback. Alright, I hope you have learned a lot in this course, and I hope with the example of the scrumptious indulgence you were able to figure out how you can create your own website using our hands-on exercises on Bix.com. And I also hope that you are taking with you a bunch of learning objectives that we decided in the beginning of the course that you will be taking with you when you complete the course. With this, I am going to end my video. If you have any questions, once again, email me. And if you're interested, you can also enroll into the technology-based marketing course, which will be the next course in the series, the next level, one level up, for this course. And in that course, we're going to talk more about how you can use your all kinds of digital devices for marketing purposes. All right, all kind of digital social media and other applications for marketing purposes. So till then, take care and do send me a comment under this video or any kind of question that you have. Congratulations, and I hope to hear from you soon. Take care.